27-yard line. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaleel Adai. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Here's Watson. Screenplay, Johnson.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and 2, Watson flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. On 1st and 10, Watson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Watson on first down. Being chased out left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. 3rd and long, it's Watson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of...
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
7-7. I'll take the Seahawks.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
First down, a run with Hyde. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 27-yard line.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Houston.
They'll run on first down. Hyde. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
They run it again with Hyde. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 4 on the carry. That'll make this a third and about 2.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll run it. Here's Hyde. Hyde a first down and more. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Carlos Hyde. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans push further out in front. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Bro, I don't feel with this game. Oh, shit. This John was fucking up nice.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To the air, Allen throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. They go play action here on first down. And he fires one incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary.
Oh, my God.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And able to find John Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And the grab by Croft. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Allen. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, 35 yards as his guys are back within a single score. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
You're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the fourth.
Then he took the field goal to get up too. I had came down and took the field goal.
On first down, Watson. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. The Texans on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Finding Fells complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
First down, Texans.
A 10th carry for Hyde. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, was the one disrupting there defensively. Now on 2nd and 13. Watson. He finds his running back, Hyde.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Give me some. Give me some. Alert. 49 the mic. Watch 49. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
From the gun, here's Watson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off near his own 48. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. On first down, Hyde. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Now Hyde. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Watson now to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Here's Hyde. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up fourth down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Allen. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Let's put that team on the bus.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Here's Hauschka for the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Hyde. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now it's Watson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. To return is Roberts. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Let's go, team. It's gonna be a hard.
Allen to throw. Flush to his right. And hauled in by Croft. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Let's go.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will tie us at 24 all. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Yo.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Now left side on the swing pass. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On first down, it's Watson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Lorenzo Alexander wreaking the defensive havoc.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Since Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us, that's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Allen now looks to throw. Steps away to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, tight end's right. Alert.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Oh, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. Here's Hyde as they begin on the ground. Trent Murphy, the one to bring him down. This being their second opportunity in overtime, third overall drive, see if they can settle into a rhythm.
And that's what you're looking for. Get a few first downs, move the ball downfield, have some confidence, get yourself in a spot where you can at least kick a field goal to win it. But I tell you this, if I'm the play caller, I'm looking at that part of my sheet that says playmakers. Get the ball in their hands, critical situation, now's their time.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. A shotgun snap for Watson, eluding the pressure right. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Another tote for the afternoon workhorse. It's Hyde. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde. From the 44, Watson. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except if you're playing on defense, because they picked off a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back for pressure coming, just chucking it downfield. He can't do that right now.
No, you can't do that at all, and I think one of the hardest things for a guy having a day like this one is to find a way to just kind of get out of it, kind of get yourself back to neutral. Because what you try and do is make even more spectacular plays to make up for it, and it usually leads to more bad ones.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Oh, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And off to the races down the right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Still catching our breaths from that electric finish. You get into overtime, that's one thing. It was